Jyotika ji.
How are
Good
you?
morning.
I'm on the top of the hills and top of the life and enjoying.
That's good.
Yes. Okay. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to a beautiful day. Let's open our hands to the universe. Let's welcome this beautiful day full of happiness and joy, lot of love, lot of good newses, and lot of peace. Thank you. Thank you this beautiful day for giving me abundance of everything. Thank you for the abundance of breath. Thank you for the abundance of Mother Earth. Thank you for the abundance of space. Thank you for the abundance of water. Thank you for the abundance of money. Thank you for the abundance of good health. Thank you for the abundance of good newses. Wow, I'm the luckiest person in this world. I'm the most blessed divine child. He loves me the most. I am his blue eyed child. So sweet. Thank you for loving me so much. Thank you. Thank you for being so gracious. And thank you for blessing me so much. Thank you. I'm truly the luckiest, and the luckiest of all. Thank you. Hug yourself and feel you are a most favorite child of the divine. He really, really loves you, and you are his favorite. Wow, so cute. So, once somebody is your favorite, really takes care of you, really pampers you, loves you. So, thank you so much for being so wonderful. Thank you, universe. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mother.
Yes, welcome Manisha ji, Jyotika ji, Satya, Sheila, Rajwan ji. Most welcome for this class. So, how's everybody? How are the things? How was your day? How was
Very
yesterday's
good.
chapter? So, what all did you practice?
Uh,
So, what was the practicing? Sheila really taught you yesterday. Very nice.
Yeah,
That,
we had to be grateful for the work that we are doing, like a
yes,
invisible manager sitting on our shoulder and looking for the reasons
yes.
being
And you
grateful.
know what happens is when you need this manager the most, when something happens and you don't like it. That is the time that you really need this manager to boost you up.
Hmm.
So I had shared this before, but I'll share it again because it's a beautiful, beautiful incident which happened with me. I was in Bombay and had a flight at 6 p.m., according to me. And 4 o'clock, I left Bombay, sitting in a taxi, thinking I'm very organized, I'm well on time, and this and that. 3:30, I left Bombay. So reached the airport, and when I was trying to get in with the digital check-in, I was not able to do it. So I said okay, and then I told the guard on the gate, because I said I need to go in, and it's not working. He said, "Ma'am, what time is your flight?" I said 6 o'clock. He said, "Yeah, but 6 a.m., not
uh-oh.
p.m." I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Wow." And immediately I said, "Wow." And I said, "Really? Okay." So I did think about, it did worry me a bit that I'm going to miss my flight. It did worry me a bit that, I have to spend more money. But I was really overweight, I knew that I have extra baggage and extra stuff. So I said, okay, whatever it is. So I said, then how, what do I do? He said, go to the counter, maybe they can help you. For a no show, maybe they can adjust you somewhere. So I went to the counter. They said, no, there's no refund, there's nothing. So you need to buy another ticket. So the ticket I had bought was for 4,000 or 5,000 rupees from Delhi to Bombay because it was bought much before. So now the ticket is 18,000 rupees one way. So I said, wow, that's really great. I said, okay, if I have to buy a ticket, let me just search on the net. And the tickets what I was getting for 18,000 rupees was not from that airport where I was standing. It was from another airport. So I have to put my money luggage in a car and taxi and then go to the another airport and then reach there. I said, okay. So I kept thanking. I kept thanking. I said, wow, I'm so happy. Thank you to the guard for guiding me. Thank you to the airline counter for guiding me that the tickets are very expensive. And thank you for this and thank you for that. So I was just chanting, thank you, thank you, thank you, even while walking to the ticket counter and everything. So I started looking at the net for the ticket. And I again saw a ticket for 6 o'clock. And I said, okay, let me just book it. It was for 5,000 or 6,000 rupees. I said, okay, let me book it. And that minute, I was just chanting, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it didn't take my card. I said, I don't know why it's not taking my card. Anyways, I forgot the ticket. I said, okay, let me search more. So I went to another app and started searching more. And I found another ticket, which was for same airport. It was an Air India ticket, and it was from the same airport, and it was 5,000, 6,000 rupees, and the flight was exactly at 6:30. So I thought, okay, this is fine. Let me book this. So again, started booking that, and it worked, and my card was taken and everything happened, and I gave it, and I walked in, and I took my ticket, and I was starting walking to the gate, the check-in gate, and the minute I was entering, I saw two pilots walking my way. They were walking from the other gate, but they crossed me. He said, hello, auntie. I said, hi. He said, where are you flying to? I said, Delhi. He said, okay, which airlines? I said, your airlines. So it was Air India. They were flying for Air India. He was my kid's friend. So I said, wow, okay, okay, come. So he took me along, and they checked in my baggage, and my hand baggage was also taken, and my 10 kgs extra baggage was also taken. And when I was checking with him, I didn't have to stand in a line. There was no queue for me. And when they took my overweight baggage, which I should have been paying 6,000-7,000 rupees overweight, was none. Because they said there's little over baggage. So the pilot friend said, the beta said, ki, okay, that's okay, put it in my account. Put it in my weight. So no extra weight paid and everything. And I was just walking with thank you, thank you, thank you. And I started walking, and I was now assisted with the pilot team. Now he had there was two pilots, there were three air hostess and all. And I was walking. And I said, what? Now it's a tea time. I really need a tea or coffee or something. And the minute I was walking, and my phone didn't have battery, and I didn't have a charger because my handbag was also taken by them. Just 1 second. So, so when I reach the counter, the waiting area of the launch, so this friend walked in with 2 cups of coffees in hand, and he gave one to the pilot friend, and he gave it one to me. He said, "No, beta." I said, "You can have it." He said, "No, auntie, there are more coming." So I got my coffee. I sat down in the waiting lounge, just before the boarding the flight, and there was a guy charging iPhone, and he just finished charging, and he was taking off his charger. I said, "Can I charge it?" He said, "Of course." And he gave me the charger. So everything was organized so beautifully. So whatever extra weight I had to pay with no harassment, with nothing, I paid it as an extra ticket, and it was handled so beautifully. So I was just telling my shoulder, this manager, okay, Minno, thank you, Minno, for this, thank you for this, thank you for this. So I made that person's name as my pet name. For my mother used to call me Minno, so I put it as that. So I keep telling Minno, you're the best. Thank you, Minno, for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for the airlines. Thank you for the charger. Thank you for this. So it works so magically. So this is the time that you really need your manager. And during the day, whatever you see, just say thank you to it. If you're in a car, say thank you for the car, thank you for the steering, thank you for the view, thank you for the traffic, thank you for the road. So just keep saying, because now this has been awarded to you after 5 days of practice of your gratitude. So once you start writing gratitude, universe says that they have connected enough. So now let them be awarded, that they don't have to write. They're just saying, and they don't have to give a reason. So now you have the reason in your heart. Let the reason be there in your heart. Thank you for my pen. Thank you for the laptop. Thank you for the internet that I'm using this class. Thank you for my, eyes for taking this class so beautifully. So all that comes under it. So really, thank you everybody for getting this award and getting to this level of gratitude practice. It is so wonderful. So anybody would like to share any experience of theirs? since till now? What have you experienced?
It's been great. It's been really, really great. We have been writing so much. I said yesterday also, after post-graduation, it's been 15 years. I've not written that much, which what I've written in last 5 days. So it's very
Wow.
reiterating in my mind that it's all good. We are so much blessed, and there should be no reason to complain. So it's all going very, very good. And there's a
So,
magic in everything, small, small things if you really pay attention to.
so if you have a small thing magic, you must talk about it because if you talk about the magic in the small things, the big will multiply. So
Yeah.
this friend of mine lives in India, Delhi, and she's been calling me to Srinagar. She came here to spend time with Eid. She got her parents, and she's been telling me, "Come, come, come to Srinagar." You've been always saying, "Come, come, come." So there was some incidents of breakdown in Srinagar, so I was little reluctant. And everybody was stopping me. So I asked my dad, I said, she's calling me to Srinagar. She said, Chalo, I'll also come along. So, first thing my dad said yes, and get coming with my dad. So I'm in Srinagar and magics after magics after magics. So
Wow.
the place where I'm staying, it's one of the bestest properties in Gulmarg. It is called Khyber. So if you look on the rates for Khyber, it's around 90,000, 60,000, 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh, 2 lakhs rupees in the season time. When it's season. I have got this room for 12,000 rupees. Isn't that a magic?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a magic. It's a more than 7-star property. It's built up in a wide area where are trees, and I'll just share. I would love to share this. And it is so beautiful. The where the rooms are so big, they're huge. So, and everything is so mesmerizing that really, thank you that you've given me this. So this is, I'm just going to share it. So this is the hotel. Can you see the property?
Yes, yes.
That's my dad.
Hello. Yay.
So just being there and enjoying has been so amazing. So, everything. And, when we were just walking and sitting, and then I came back, I said, okay, let's have coffee, Dad. So we sat down to have coffee and we ordered coffee. We had my coffee and it was really good coffee. I asked them to, okay, just give me the bill. I can sign or, I can pay for it. So the guy comes and says, ma'am, this is complimentary. I said, really? Wow, so sweet. My type of coffee and almond milk and cappuccino. How can it be? Wow, thank you for making it complimentary. But how come? He said, ma'am, our billing stops at 7 and you ordered at 7 too. So we had to give you coffee, but we can't charge you. So isn't that magic?
Yeah.
One cup of coffee here is around 1,200 rupees.
Wow.
So it's not the matter of 1,200 rupees, but it's a magic. It's a real magic. And this place is full of snow. But my dad is, at this age, he gets very cold and he feels. So God has made us come at that time when it is not that cold. It is a pleasant, beautiful little, that meetha thand. And he's enjoying it so much.
Yeah.
Imagine the right time, right place, right hotel, right people. It's like amazing, amazing, amazing. So beautiful. So divine plans are amazing. Just surrender to them and keep saying thank you for even whatever happens.
Mm.
Whatever is happening, you have to find the good in it. And today's chapter is like that. So, yes, Manisha, can you read today's chapter?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great.
You'll share the screen?
I'm just going to do it. Sheila, are you still in Singapore?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Welcome, Sonia.
Hi, hello.
So let's start with the chapter 7, The Magical Way Out of Negativity. So every negative situation happening in our life, we panic and we say, why me? Why me? Why me? So just say, wow me. From today onwards, say, wow me. How lucky me. How amazing me. Thank you, universe, for creating this for me. Because negative is coming out to give you something really positive and happiness all around you. So, can you see this dark room? And suddenly this door opens and a lot of light is transferred into this room.
Hmm.
So this is the darkness is removed by little light.
Yeah, attending.
Little light magically spread everywhere. Yes, Manisha, let's go for it.
A thankful person is thankful under all the circumstances, whether
Yes,
it's a relationship.
so such a beautiful words. Thankful person is always under thankful in all circumstances because we know it's a divine plan and best is going to work for me. And if we live in surrender, he gets more alert and he say, "Oh my God, I really have to take care of her because she really loves me and she
Hmm.
really agrees to whatever I do."
But this comes with experience, right? So we are being thankful to most of the things, but some things when it goes out of control or not as per plan, I am not able to say thank you for now at least. It will come
So
on the way.
see, the universe has only understands one language. He
Yeah.
doesn't understand anything else. So it's a very easy thing and very difficult to apply. Fake it till you make it.
Hmm.
Even you can't do it. Do you think I was happy that my flight was missed?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, right.
You
But
know,
the
I have
reaction
to say,
comes with
and then
experience.
suddenly spending 20,000 rupees to book another flight. It was
Yeah.
not, but I kept saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just make it as a chant, and things will work out in your way. You don't know that right now this is something which is not good, but it will work out in my way. So just
Hmm.
that trust and how to do that will only come when you're just faking also. Even you're faking, universe is very happy. Oh, she's doing it. She's still saying thank you. It's okay. Just create it. So it's very beautiful saying fake it till you make it.
Hmm.
Okay? And it works wonders.
Whether
So
it's
I
a
was telling I
relationship.
was telling Sheila we all need to be here in Srinagar to enjoy this.
Hmm.
I said we should have our own gang here. And it'll be so wonderful.
Talk about
Yes.
our retreat in Goa.
Yes, we have a retreat coming up with Shukrana Gratitude. It's in Goa. It's on 1st, 2nd, 3rd August. 4th is a return. So we all are going. I'm going. Sheila's going. I would love if Sonia can come along. And anybody would like to come. It is really empowering. It's a practical knowledge, and you will live that world. I'll forward it to the group. Sheila, can you forward that things to the group?
Okay, no problem.
So it will be really, really wonderful. Yes.
Yep. Should I carry on?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Whether it's a relationship in turmoil, financial pressure, a lack of health, or problems in a job, negative situations arise because of a lack of gratitude over a long period of time. If we are not grateful for each thing in our lives, we are unintentionally taking those things for granted. Taking things for granted is a major cause of negativity because when we take things for granted, we are not giving thanks in return and we stop the magic happening in our life. Just as giving thanks to others will always lead our life magically increasing, so must taking things for granted always lead to our life decreasing.
So isn't it right? We are living with somebody. We are living in a beautiful house. We have lovely children. We have lovely people around us. Are you really thankful? Have you really ever said, I'm so happy, thankful that you're in my life? And, so if you're not doing that, we are taking people as granted. We are taking our loved ones, our friend
Okay.
circles as granted. So if you're taking things as granted, you will have the effect of this in your life lesser, 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 lesser. And if you're more grateful, you'll have much more, 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 more. So that's how it is. That it should be taken as a very grateful thing. Ki, thank God that I have this. Thank God that I have a husband who's really takes care of me. Thank God at least he's sleeping next to me. Even you're not talking, even if you have a fight last night, but can you just be thankful that he's still alive and he's there next to you? And thank God that I'm living in the house he's providing me. Thank God the roof is under his name. Thank God that my mother-in-law at least takes care of my children and I can work. Thank God that she's taking care of the maids behind me. So there's a lot of things that you can take out to be grateful for. Yes.
Are you grateful for your health when it's good? Or do you only notice your health when your body gets sick or hurts? Are you grateful for your job every day? Or do you only value your job when you hear there will be a cutback? Are you grateful for your pay or salary every single time you receive it? Or do you take your pay or salary for granted? Are you grateful for your loved ones when everything is running smoothly? Or do you only talk to others about your loved ones when there are problems? Are you grateful when your car is working well? Or do you think of your car when it breaks down?
So
Are
if
you
you
grateful?
think if you think in your life you have something missing, suppose suppose my maid is not there. So do you really think now today you have a value for a maid because you don't have and you're doing things yourself? Have you any time felt gratitude? We only feel that we are paying them salary and they're supposed to work for us. But do you think they are also children of somebody working for you? Have you really appreciated them? Have you really said thanks to them for working? Thank you, bache, for getting me a glass of water. We might have said thank you, but not with any emotions and with not any feelings. So did you really say thank you? You really are so sweet that you came and you helped me. I was so grateful that I was leaving and I told my maid that I have to leave at 6:30 and she was there in the morning at 6:15. When I opened my room's door, she was ready with my cup of tea. So I was so grateful and so thankful to her for being there and for making that for me and doing that extra effort for me. So grateful. So when we are things are missing, then we start saying that why is it missing? They are missing because you are not grateful. So when you have anything like this in your life, just remember that you have to start sprinkling gratitude in everything in your life.
Are you grateful to be alive each day? Or do you take your life for granted?
So have
Taking
you
things
ever got up and opened your eyes and said, thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you, Minakshi, for waking up alive. Thank you, my healed, healthy body, for making me alive. So waking me up and with full energy and full power. Thank you. So, there are people who have not even seen, they sleep at night, they don't get up in the morning. So, can we start being grateful? So, when you're sleeping with the magic raw, thanking for everything, yeah, what happened good yesterday. And when you get up and start thanking the universe, this day, this body, all the good news is, all the things happening good in your life, can we just start thanking? So that everything comes to you today will be all happiness and things that you can be grateful for.
Taking things for granted results in complaining, negative thoughts, and words. So, when you complain, by the law of attraction, you must bring more things into your life to complain about. If you're complaining about the weather, the traffic, your boss, your spouse, your family, a friend, a stranger, waiting in the lines, bills, economy, the cost of something, or the service of a company, you're not being grateful. and you're pushing your dream life further away with every complaint.
So remember, if you're whatever you're complaining for, you will have 10 more breakdowns and you'll have many more things to complain for. Because the law of attraction says whatever you give, you will get it back. So I'm complaining my tea is not good. Then I'm going to get a breakfast which is not good. I'm complaining my breakfast is not good. I'm going to get no food on the road. I'm complaining that I didn't get any food on the road. I will not get any food in the airlines. Because I'll be late. So I'll have to rush to the flight. So if I rush to the flight and they say no, there's no food book on your seat. So if you're grateful, thank God, at least the tea was, I could sip at least 2 sips of tea and it gave me some energy. Thank God, at least I had water to drink. Thank God, at least that warm water was so good. So everything happening, you can find 10 complaints, but just find one thing to be grateful for.
Now you understand. You have to scroll up, Meenakshi ji.
Now you understand, it's here on the first line.
Now you understand that when something goes very wrong, you have unintentionally not been grateful enough. It's impossible to be negative when you're grateful. It's impossible to criticize and blame when you're grateful. It's
So it's a
impossible.
one-way traffic road. If you're criticizing, the gratitude won't come to you. So when you're criticizing, start saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Easiest way. Easiest way. Don't have to think, don't have to write, don't do anything. Just start chanting thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is like a magical mantra. You get the mantra Ram Ram, you get Hare Krishna, you get Guruji as a mantra. So this is a mantra which will take you out of negativity. Start chanting thank you, thank you. And immediately, you'll say 10 thank yous and you'll remember something to be grateful for. So just because you've changed your thinking, the mind will start looking for the things to be grateful for.
Yeah. It's impossible to feel sad or have any negative feeling when you're grateful. And the best news is that if you have any negative situation in your life currently, it won't take a long period of time to transform them with gratitude. The negative situations will disappear in a puff of smoke, just like magic.
So if you have a negative situation in your life, which you really think that you want a solution to take that negative situation out today, write it down and they'll tell you how do you work magic in that line.
First, as difficult as it may be, you have to look for things to be grateful for in the negative situation. No matter how bad things are, you can always find something to be grateful for, especially when you know that your gratitude will magically transform every negative circumstance.
Yes. So if you really want something to work magically out of this negativity, it is only you who can create this because now you are the controller. You have the remote control of your life.
Yeah. Walt Disney, who knew about the true magic of life, showed us how to do this in the movie Pollyanna. Never heard of this movie.
Yeah, I know. This was the first time. That was my reaction exactly, Manisha, when this came up. It's a Walt Disney had made this movie called Pollyanna. I'm going to send the link of this. Please watch this movie. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. It's about a girl who lost her parents when she was, I think, 4, 5 years old. But I don't know what was there in her mind that she kept smiling and she did feel bad. But then one of her aunts, mother's sister, came up and she adopted her, who was very, very rich. And she said, it's okay that I don't have parents, but I still have this aunt. I still have a house to live in. So she used to keep saying, she used to play this game called Glad. So Glad Game is the name of the this chapter because she started playing, then she made a friend who was very poor, who didn't have food to eat, they didn't have 3 meals to eat a day. But she used to tell him, okay, but be glad that at least you had a soup to drink, be glad that you had at least one meal to eat. So being glad and it's like thankful. So when you start playing this game, you will see wonders happening in your life. So anything happening, just be glad. Yes,
Glad.
we are here. Disney.
Disney's 1960 movie Pollyanna featured the Glad Game, which had a profound effect on me when I was a child. I played the Glad Game featured in the movie through my childhood and adolescence. To play the Glad Game, you look for as many things as you can to be glad about, especially in a negative situation. Finding things to be glad about or finding things to be grateful for in a negative situation make the solutions appear.
Yes. So what happens when you're in a negative situation and start chanting thank you and you start thanking glad. So I'm glad. I'm glad that I have the money that I could buy the ticket. I'm glad that I'm on the airport. I'm glad that there are more flights. I'm glad that I have friends around that I can sleep, go back and sleep. I'm glad that I have another day to spend in Bombay. So, just start looking. Once you start walking on the track of positivity, the negative will finish, it'll go away. Okay, it's here. Disney demonstrated the magical.
Power of gratitude in Pollyanna, and thousands of years earlier, Buddha demonstrated the way to use the same magical power when he said, let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we
just
learned a
just
little.
yes, just remember this. Buddha said it many years back. Let's get up and rise and be thankful for what we have didn't learn a lot today. It's okay that we couldn't do the whole chapter today. It's fine. But at least we learned a little. At least one word of it has gone inside me. It's perfectly all right. At least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't learn, at least I'm alert. At least I'm alive. At least I'm there. And if not sick, at least I didn't die. So let us all be thankful. So just look at the situation, very, very negative situation, and just be thankful.
Yeah. Let Buddha's word be your inspiration. And today, take one problem or negative situation in your life that you most want to resolve and look for 10 things to be grateful for. I know it can be challenging to begin this practice, but Buddha is showing you the way to do it. Make a written list of 10 things on your computer or in your gratitude journal. As an example, your problem might be that you are out of work and despite your best efforts, you are still unemployed. To magically turn this situation around, you have to do a concentrated practice of gratitude on the situation. Here are some examples of what you might say. I'm so grateful to have had more time for my family during this period.
So just imagine the person who's without a job, if he keeps thinking, I don't have a job, I don't have job, I don't have money, do you think he's going to make money? He's going to get a job. There'll be more challenges, there'll be more difficulties, and whatever money he has, he'll be overspending. So if on the other hand, if you start saying, thank God, it's okay that I don't have a job, at least I'm grateful that I have more time for my family and I'm spending more time with them.
I'm grateful that my life is in a lot better order because of the spare time I've had. I'm grateful that I've had a job most of my life and that I'm experienced. I'm truly grateful that this is the first time I've been unemployed. I'm grateful that there are jobs out there and more new jobs are appearing each day.
So just imagine, doesn't have a job, but yes, there are a lot of jobs in the universe, and the best is appearing for me.
I'm grateful for all the things I've learned in applying for jobs and in going for interviews. I'm
So
grateful
I
that I
have
have,
we
yeah.
have one girl in this group, and her name is Sanjana, and she has been looking for a job, looking for a job, looking for a job, applying and blah blah blah, and she's not getting a job. And then suddenly she was on internet, and suddenly something popped up. and she applied for that. It was a course for learning in whatever field she is to upgrade it to a better level, and and it is for 6 months, and it is free of cost. It is just that you have to apply on right time, you have to clear the interview, and it is free of cost. And after that, they guarantee to employ you in their own company. So isn't that amazing? If she would have got the job, she wouldn't have got this knowledge. So it is everything pops up in front of. I'll ask her to come and share one of these days. She just listens to the recordings, but I'm so grateful that she's doing wonders in her life. Yes.
I'm grateful that I have my health and that I can work. I'm grateful for my family's encouragement and support. I'm grateful for the rest I've had because I needed it. I'm grateful that through losing my job, I've realized how much having a job means to me. I've never realized that until now.
So,
As a
when you meet
result,
your friends and you're without job, so what is your first thing that you say?
yeah.
What is the first thing that you
I'm
tell your friends?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Worry? No.
Sorry.
Sad.
Sorry.
Sorry. And you
Yeah,
say, oh,
feel
I've been
sorry.
sitting at home, there's no job, and
Yeah.
I've finished my money, my bank account is getting empty, and I'm just spending from my savings. It's 6 months. Do you think that person whom you're telling to is going to get your job that you're discussing with? He is again
No.
going to create sorry figure in front of you, even if you're discussing on the phone, even if you're discussing in present. So that person is not a divine person who can get your job. But you're discussing it and you're putting one more criticism, so you're getting your job opportunities one more less. Now that person has also said it and one more less. Okay, now that person goes and tell it to the whole gang of friends. You know what? No, this girl doesn't have a job. And so that person is A, making fun of you, B, the whole 10 friends of yours knows it, so 10 times more down. So can you imagine what you're creating? So if you start creating, it's okay. And you meet your friend, you say, I don't have job, but I'm enjoying my free time with my family. I'm so
Yeah.
happy that I have spending more time with my children. I'm so happy that my husband is supporting me. I'm so happy that he's filling my car petrol. I'm so thankful that, everything in the house is just prayed for. So isn't it so wonderful to think about 10 positive things in one situation, then to talk 10 negative things about the same situation? Yes.
As a result of the unemployed person's gratitude, they will attract different circumstances, and the current situation must and will magically change. The power of gratitude is greater than any negative situation, and there are unlimited ways that the negative situation can change. All you have to do is practice gratitude and watch the magic take place. Let's take another example. A son whose relationship with his father is troubled. The son feels that no matter what he does, it never seems to be good enough for his father.
Isn't that everybody's life? Some situation or the other, if we say, whatever I do, that person doesn't like it. So it's a situation with everybody. So just think about one relationship and let's see what they say.
Yeah. I am grateful that most of the relationships in my life are really good. I'm grateful to my father for working hard so that I could have the education that he didn't get to have. I'm grateful to my father for supporting our family through my childhood because I didn't have a clue then how much hard work and money it took to keep our family going. I'm grateful to my father for taking me to basketball every Saturday when I was a child.
So he started looking for the things the father has done for him. Instead of complaining that my father doesn't talk to me and this doesn't happen. So just think, if you're grateful for what the person has done for you will change your thoughts and your feelings. And the minute you change your thoughts and the feelings, the magic happens. That's the time for magic.
I'm grateful that my father is not as tough on me these days as he used to be in the past. I'm grateful that my father cares so much about me because he wouldn't be tough if he didn't care so much. I'm grateful that through my relationship with my father, I have learned to have a compassion and a greater understanding with my children. Yeah. I'm grateful to my father for showing me how important encouragement is in raising happy, confident children. I'm really grateful when I get to laugh with my father. Some people never got to do that because they didn't have a father. And for others who have lost their father, they will never have the chance to laugh with their father again. I am so truly grateful that I have my father because amid the tough times, there have been good times and there will be more good times ahead with my father. Yeah. As a result of the son's heartfelt feelings of gratitude for his father, he will change their relationship for better. The son changed the way he thinks and feels about his father, which immediately changes what he attracts from his father. Even though the son was being grateful in his mind, at an energetic and quantum level, the son's gratitude will have a magical effect on his relationship with his father. Provided he maintains his gratitude by the law of attraction, the son must receive far better circumstances with his father, and their relationship must begin to improve immediately.
So this is what it happens. So once you're practicing, don't think the magic is going to happen tomorrow morning and the father is going to come and hug me. No, it will take gradually. You keep doing the practice and you'll see the changes every day.
Remember, you can tell your gratitude is working by the way that you feel. You should feel a lot better about the situation after practicing gratitude. The first evidence of gratitude's magical power working is your feelings lifting. So, when you do feel better about it, you know the situation will improve and the situations will appear. The answer to any negative situation you want to resolve is to focus concentrated gratitude on it until you feel better inside. Then you will see the magic work its wonder in the outside world. I am making your written list. Make sure you list each of the 10 things you are grateful for in the following way.
So this is the way that we are going to do today's practice. I'm so grateful for dash dash dash, or I'm truly grateful for dash dash dash, or I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart dash dash dash, and finish the sentence with what you are grateful for. You can also use Walt Disney's way to use gratitude magical power if you find it easier. I'm so glad dash dash, and then finish the sentence that you're really glad about. Once you've listed 10 things you're grateful for, finishing the magical way out of negativity practice by writing, thank you, thank you, thank you for the perfect resolution. So remember this, that you really have to write it down after this exercise in the end. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the perfect resolution. So we are already thanking the universe to look into this matter and give us the perfect resolution. The same way that the lawyer present the court, the case in the court, and tell the judge that they didn't tell the judge to do what they want, but they said that look into it and thank you for taking out the perfect resolution, which is absolutely perfect.
And just for today, see if you can get through one day without saying anything negative. It may be a challenge, but see if you can make it through one day. There's an important reason to do this because most of us have no idea how much we speak negatively, but you'll have an idea after watching your words for a day. Remember that negativity and complaint bring more of those things. And if you're aware of what you're saying, you can stop and decide if you want the consequences of what you are about to say. Here is a magic lifeline you can use if you notice yourself thinking or saying something negative. Stop immediately and say, but I have to say that I'm really grateful for.
Yes, so you know what? We are trying to change our mind, but our mind is trained so beautifully that we still look into the negativity. So if it comes, oh, it is so hot, so immediately change. Yeah, but I'm so glad that we have our ACs in the car. I'm so glad that we are going to the mall with the AC. I'm so glad that we are so comfortable at home. So, just get whatever comes to you, just immediately shift your focus. So immediately say, but I have to say that I'm really grateful for. So immediately change your focus. The minute you change your focus light to another place, you will start developing positivity in your life.
Finish the rest of the sentence with something, anything that you're grateful for. Take this magic lifeline with you and grab a hold of it whenever you need it.
So this is a magical lifeline that you can use it throughout your life.
I've seen you doing it in one of the days.
Wow, so sweet. Yes.
And if any little problem or situation appears in the future, remember to put out the embers with gratitude before it grows into a fire. At the same time, you will ignite the magic in your life.
So remember to embrace the gratitude before it goes into fire. So even a little situation can be a big bomb blast. So whatever happens, start being grateful for. Thank you so much for reading so beautifully. We'll just quickly read through the chapter 7 assignment and we have to do a lot of work. It's just 15 minutes left. So thank God that we have this 15 minutes and we'll finish the assignment.
Yeah. The magical way out of negativity, practice number 7. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Choose one problem or negative situation in your life that you most want to resolve. List 10 things that you're grateful for about the negative situation. At the end of the list, write thank you, thank you, thank you for the perfect resolution. Just for today, see if you can get through one day without saying anything negative. If you notice yourself thinking or saying something negative, use the magic lifeline. Stop immediately and say, but I have to say that I am really grateful for something. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words. Thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.
Thank you so much for the amazing reading. Thank you. So now I'll tell you how it is to do this exercise. Take a page, take your notebook, make sure both the pages you have are empty. So both the pages, empty pages. So on the left-hand side of the page, you know what is the situation. If it's a relationship, if it's financially, just remember the situation. We are not writing down the situation and start writing, I accept. So I'm going to write about one relationship. So I will write, I accept that the person's name is rude to me. I accept it. So just write few things that comes to your mind that situation is negative and what is the thing that the person or the situation is, and you accept the situation.
This is
So we
same
write
like
about
we did.
one incident,
Sorry?
or do we write
You
about
can
one
take an
incident?
incident, you can take a person, you can take a relationship, you can take a financial thing. It's okay that my husband doesn't have a job. It's okay. I accept it. It's okay. There
Okay.
is no money coming in, as I want. It's okay. I accept it. Okay. First thing is that we accept. See, we're running from a situation. We don't accept it. We just don't want to talk about it because we don't want to accept it. The first is we are realizing, we're accepting, like the Pollyanna, you'll see the movie, I'm going to share it, that she accepted that she doesn't have a mother. She accepted that she's in an orphanage. So now she's getting something better. She will appreciate it. Okay, so let's start accepting. Yes, Manisha, you had some question.
I was thinking that we already wrote about one person with whom we have strained relationship, wrote all the things negative. So how different it is if I'm writing now again about the same person.
See, even if you're writing about the same person, how different it is, at least that person is getting double power. So the resolution is coming much faster. See, we have complained about that thing. We have felt bad about that thing many times. We've digged the grave little too harder. It's much deeper. So create that feeling and create that positive first. That grave had to be filled. It has to be clean. The negative has to be taken out. So doing this exercise 10 times also is not more. But if you want to take some other
I
situation,
don't know.
you
I
can
don't
take
know.
that also.
Okay.
Meenakshi,
Yes, sorry. Please unmute Sheila. Sorry.
are we going to do the burning for this paper?
No, we're accepting. You don't need at times burning. You just write accept and then we'll follow the positive of it.
Okay, and when we write the acceptance, we can write of many situations or just one person?
Right now, we take about one situation, Sheila, because every
Okay.
situation we need at least 10 to 15 gratitudes.
Okay.
So
All right.
first
Thank you.
empower one situation
All
with
right.
little empowerment.
Mhm.
Rajwant,
Okay.
is it clear? So, you had some breakdown in the time of Corona. So you write that down. I accept that it happened. I accept that this is the thing. You have something, some question in your mind?
No,
Rajwant, you're in a doubt?
no, all okay.
Okay, great. So please write down.
I can also write about a situation which is not negative, but there are better opportunities than what it is today. Or it has to be negative. I can't really think of anything situation in terms of negative, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe I don't want to write the same person thing exercise. And other than that, I can't think of anything negative. So, but I have a situation where I am right now, but I can get better. That
You can do that also. You can do that also. And if there is, what happens is our mind is very, very magnetic. If you have some problem with somebody, suppose I have a problem with my one friend. Okay. So she's behaved like this and she's telling others and this and that. So my mind, whatever I'm doing, even if when I'm sleeping, now that's bothering me. So once that's bothering me, the positive will take little time to come back to me. So it is better we write about that and take it out more and more so that it gets much more power and that just washes away from our life. So if you didn't set 10 acceptance, so we've written 10 acceptance. Let's write 10 gratitudes. Sorry, not gratitudes. The reverse. What do we want? So now we are writing what do we want. So what you've done is left hand of the side, we've written I accept. So on the right hand side, we'll write I am so thankful. What you want. What you want of the situation. If that person has behaved some negative way, what is your thought about that behavior? That I'm so thankful that he is always talking so respectfully, lovingly, and always cares for me. So this will start with I'm so thankful. Yeah, I'm so glad. It's not happening today, but you're writing as you want. It's like a dream thing that you want. Take the next situation, next things you've written in acceptance, and then convert that also. I'm truly thankful that thank you. Yes, next one. Thank you. Are you feeling a little happier inside when you're writing after the acceptance, when you're writing that I'm so thankful that this is happening according to me? So that's the feeling we need to create, and that will work magical. So we have a little less, we are on 9:28. So can you do this rest of the things yourself? Can we shift to the gratitudes? Okay, so once you've written this, all the 10 points converted into positive, you will write gratitude for the same situation or a person. Then
How do we phrase it?
I am truly grateful that I have so loving, caring, respectful people in my world. If that person is not something that I'm missing, but I have so many other people. So I'm really grateful for them. Thank you. I am grateful from the bottom of my heart for all the love we shared together since we were born. Thank you. I am glad that I'm glad that I have this person in my life who has really supported me. Thank you. You can write that person's name. So you will write at least 50 gratitude for this situation, people, or this kind of situations in your, not for this person only, for other things also. Like if I'm writing about a father and a son's relationship, so you will write, I'm so grateful that, this friend, son, and they have such a lovely relationship. So, being grateful for the others people relationship also will get you positivity. Like if I feel my son-in-law is not that great, and I'm thinking that other person's son-in-law is so loving, so I'll say, wow, I'm so happy that Ritu's son-in-law is so amazing. He really takes care of our people in the family. So, that's also in gratitude to the son-in-laws. So that will increase more love and affection in your life. So once you finish, the end of this will be thank you, thank you, thank you for the best resolution. So the class time is over, but if you still want to write, we can still keep writing. Anybody needs to leave, they can leave as the official time is
Meenakshi ji,
over.
I have a question.
Yes, Jyotika.
So the first page, we wrote 10 acceptance of a particular situation, correct?
Yes, yes.
And then we wrote, I'm so thankful that what you wrote on the left side, we put it in the positive way.
Absolutely.
Okay, so again, that will be 10, all right?
Yes, minimum 10. You can put more also.
Okay. And then the third column, what did you say we have to do? I didn't get
We
it.
are writing gratitude. We are writing gratitude about the situation. We are accepting it. We are being grateful for that kind of situations for other people.
Okay, all right. So
So
there are three sections
if
to
it is,
it.
yeah, suppose it's a financial thing, or suppose it's your trip to Australia and you had some breakdown. So now once the thing is that I first have to accept it, that there was a breakdown and I missed my flight. So minute I accept it, I can't stand and fighting, how bad, how stupid Meenakshi, how could you not see the ticket, how you didn't know 6 a.m. and p.m., whatever. So instead of complaining, instead of nagging about it, I accept it. When you accept it, it's like, suppose you have a pistol, policeman standing in front of you with a pistol. So by accepting it, you're saying, I accept it. I have done this. So once you've done a hand raise, the bullet is not going to shoot you.
Correct.
The gun is not there in front of you. He said, okay, you've accepted it, I arrest you. So they put your hands at the back and you're arrested. Now, once you're arrested and you start imagining that this is what is good about it, what do you want out of this? I'm so glad at least we have a good bond. I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm so thankful that at least I have more loving people in my world. Then you start writing gratitude. So once you accept it, once the policeman has put the gun down, so you accepted it, you're accepting the universe, and then the solutions will start coming to you. When the solutions start coming to you and you're thankful for those solutions, you will have a magic happening. So that is when we write the gratitudes and we write it to the God. Thank you for the best resolution. So when I accept it, I've missed my flight. When I accept it, I have to buy a new ticket. When I accept it that I need to, do this, I got the ticket, I got the cheaper ticket, I entered the thing, and I got people who you were there with me. So once you accept it, you put it into the situation, any situation. And when you leave the result to the universe, thank you for the best resolution. If your child is fighting with you, I want a party like this, I want to party like this. And if your child said, Mama, do how you like it, what will be better?
Hmm. The last
When we say
sentence.
thank you for the best resolution, we're telling the universe, I know that what you want. The universe knows what we want. When we say look at the best resolution, then you will get the best resolution.
Okay. All
Welcome,
right.
Babita. Jyotika, is it clear?
Yeah.
Thank you, Meenakshi.
Janvi, what about you?
All good, all good.
Okay. Yes, so as much as you write about this, and today's assignment is watching the movie, no complaints, no negativity. That's most important. And if something negative comes, oh, the food is cold. Thank God I have somebody to serve me. Thank God. Call that person and tell them, explain that. Can you just heat it up for me? Isn't that a better way than shouting and saying, why did you get this? Don't you know I like hot food? So let's write this for as much as time as you can.
I give this challenge to my children also. I said 24 hours, no complaint.
Wow. Did it work?
Today they started. Let's see.
Give them stars.
Yes,
Give them some bonus.
I said 5 hours. If you do properly, I give you $2.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. So my mother used to do that. She said, if you keep your room clean for one day, I'm going to give you 100 rupees.
I also do the same thing. If you don't do
So
math,
that's encouraging. Yeah. So once you're giving that dollar, make sure you are grateful for that money to them. That I'm so grateful that I have the money of $1 rupees to give to my children. I'm so happy. Thank you, universe.
agree.
Sheila is smiling. What is making her smile?
Thinking about children and how to bribe them to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have lovely two boys, yeah? Your grandchildren.
yeah. They're both wonderful.
Yes.
So I'll be back tomorrow. I'm flying tomorrow, so I won't be able to attend class.
Okay.
So when are you back?
I'm back on Saturday.
Saturday.
No, I'm back on Saturday evening, so I'll be back here. Saturday, no class.
No class, yeah.
Sunday, no class. But we should actually, if we're not taking a class, what we can do is anybody who's free at that time, we should log in and do some practice together if
Oh,
it's works
that's a
for
good
everyone.
idea. That's
So
a
let's
good
not
idea.
have a class. Let's not be a rigid thing that it's a class. So if you're
Mm.
free, we can sit and do the practice.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
So we'll post it on the group. If you're free, we can sit to do the practice. But Saturday, I won't be doing. Sheila will take all the practice. Sheila, what you do is from day one to whatever days.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, Babita
As
will
much
do.
as I can.
Babita, what about you? Can you do the practices on Saturday? Babita can handle it. I can ask Sanjana to do it if she's free.
Yeah. No, between all of us, we can do.
Yeah, of course.
Just take one chapter and we can do
Yeah,
practices on
just take one. The best is to open a chapter's assignment and just do the practice.
Yeah, I think that'll be great.
Babita says yes. She can also handle. So Babita and Sheila, you can handle. Because Saturday will be the last day in Srinagar, so we have to visit the friend's house.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
I'm
great.
really wishing we all are here and enjoy this beauty and this beautiful touch of cold wind and this fragrance of the earth and the fragrance of the trees and the beautiful, beautiful area.
Kashmir is the
Babita, you have to come here. It's Srinagar.
yeah,
It's Gulmarg in Srinagar. You have to come.
heaven on earth now.
It's heaven on the earth. And if they say, Srinagar is a crown on India, it is really true. It is. Srinagar is a crown for India.
This time is cold there.
No, it's not cold. It's just a
Perfect.
touch of that sweet breeze, sweet little chill. Just chill in the air, which is so amazing. Sheila would love this weather. And then
Hmm.
actually, this is the weather that you can enjoy.
Yeah.
If you're really a snow person and you love skiing and you like water sport, the sports in the snow and all, then it's different. But I think
Hmm.
I love this. I just showed Babita, you were not there. I'll just replay that. Yeah, where I am. This is the hotel. Sheila, can you see the hotel? Such a big property.
Yeah, very nice.
Hello.
Mhm.
It's so cute.
You also look so happy. So
There
happy.
are quite
Yeah,
a few visitors there.
lots,
Hmm.
lots of them.
Meenakshi ji, I have to leave. It's time to drop my son to school.
Please leave. We're just sitting and doing.
Thank you for the wonderful class. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Manisha.
thank you. We'll all
Thank you for
leave.
reading.
I need to go and get ready. Otherwise, my breakfast, I'll miss my breakfast, which I don't want to. It's a lovely,
Hmm.
lovely uh thing. See you all. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Have a great
Bye.
time.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.